Well, hello, boys and girls. Welcome. It's Friday night and the feast is back. Today's August 8th, 2025, and here we are. And we want to welcome you to another episode from the mouth of the beast. And we are going to keep that Aussie riff because that's what it is.
It is. It is. What song? What song?
I'm going to say Crazy Train.
That was Bark at the Moon.
Oh, close. All right.
Actually, no, actually, that was wrong for Bark at the Moon. But anyway, it's an Aussie riff. And
It's
uh,
just like it, but only different.
God rest his soul.
God rest his soul. Absolutely.
We can do the entire episode about just him.
We really could. And, some one of these days we definitely will. In the next couple of
But
days,
we're,
we definitely
but
will.
we're going to pay respects to Oz. The
100%.
Ozman.
100%. But today we're going to be discussing the top desert island records. What does that mean? Well, let me tell you, folks. Desert island record means
Imagine this.
it's your life soundtrack. Everything as you were growing up, when you were having good, bad times, when you were going through breakups, when you were going through some really, really, really nasty stuff through your life, you had that music that actually stayed with you the whole entire time. And if you ever find yourself in an island by yourself, these are the records that you will listen to for the rest of eternity. Wow.
So the idea is that you can only pick 5 albums
You can only pick 5 albums
that you will be stranded with in an island for the rest of your life.
forever. That's it. So
I have questions, but I'm not going to go there. Like, how is this radio going to work? It's stranding in an island. There's no electricity. What are you going to do? You got a generator going on.
well, it's your world. So, you'll
Right.
be able to figure it
It's
out.
an eternal battery
That's it.
that hasn't been invented yet.
That's right. It's the only thing that you're gonna take. So we're gonna talk about that, what it meant to us, and how those specific records came into our life, and why they play such a important role. And was it the band? Was it the concert? Was it a song? Was it a series of years of records put together where they're like, oh my god, that record definitely grew on me. That is something definitely that I'm going to take with me.
That happens.
So absolutely, there's a whole bunch of records that way. To be honest with you.
That you didn't like at first when it grew on you, and you're like, holy shit.
Oh my god, a whole bunch of them.
Give me one. Give me one.
Seventh Son of the Seventh Son. Definitely, yeah. That record grew on me. Now it's definitely a staple.
My favorite Iron Maiden.
It's a staple right now, but in the beginning was a little bit tough.
Was it?
Yeah, it really was.
I loved it instantly. 88, 89.
Somewhere around there, I'm gonna say, because no, I'm gonna say that 88 was probably, yeah, Seventh Son of the Seventh Son. Yeah, absolutely. You're right. It was 88. Because
It's actually. Oh wait, yeah, that's wrong artist altogether. Yeah. Well, anyway, that when that album came out, I liked it instantly. The whole thing, A to Z,
from
from
beginning
the
to end, huh?
beginning to end.
What was it that attracted you so much to that record?
Uh the the song Seven Son of a Seven Son.
Okay.
The song, the evil man, that evil man do,
Evil
the evil
Man.
that man do. Yeah, that song. The song, the clairvoyant,
Ah,
and the song. The whole thing is great. It just flows so easy. You can listen to that album. It's like it goes by so fast.
hmm,
Like I'm done already.
okay.
I really enjoy that album.
For me, it's a deep cut. It, I believe, is the second song, "Infinite Dreams." That
Yes,
is
yes,
a monster.
yes,
That is a monster.
absolutely.
From beginning to end. That is just, you know, it's so maiden. It's not even funny. But anyway, going back and discussing what would be the things. So my name's Riker. Here I am.
And I'm
Sitting.
Clutch.
Yep, sitting next to my brother from a different mother named Clutch. How's that? Hey, Clutch.
That's us, shit record. It's 88, by the way.
88.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
88. I just remember clearly Adrian Smith, White Jackson.
Yeah.
That was really, really cool for me. And that was the last tour that he did before he pieced out.
He bounced.
Yeah, he bounced right after that.
I know that album was very different from all the other Iron Maiden albums prior to.
100%.
So I can see how a hardcore Iron Maiden fan who had been following them from the beginning would have been taken, taken back by the different style of playing and writing that they did in that album, particularly. Same, maybe a lot similar to how a lot of Metallica fans felt when the Black Album came.
See, I had no issues with the Black Album.
No,
I had no issues at all.
me
I mean,
neither.
none
But
of
I did hear a lot of people
a lot of
complain
people
about
did,
how.
and to me, it didn't matter. To me, I think when 91 came around, I was pretty much in my early 20s, going to mid 20s.
Yeah,
So I was, listening to uh, different bands and, di different musicians. I mean, I guess what I'm saying is the style of musicianship that I was listening to was definitely, I was a lot open to versus what I was doing back when I
right.
first came out.
Yeah,
I was listening more to
yeah,
musicians
yeah.
and this guy and that guy's in that band now, and that guy made a record with that guy, and that guy got pissed off at that band, so he left and joined another band. So
Most of this happened in California, right?
I couldn't be able to begin to tell you that, to be
I
honest
know
with you.
a lot of musical activity in California back in those days.
In the 90s?
Well, 90s was more like Seattle and shit with
Correct.
grunge
So you
and
mean like in the 80s? Yeah, yeah,
80s,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. You mean like the Sunset Strip and stuff like that?
Right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
before the glam.
Before the Glam, because Glam was the one that just was absolutely amazing. I mean, Glam. Holy shit.
Motley Crue, Poison.
This is definitely something that
Ozzy went glam for a little bit there.
he did. I liked it. That's the ultimate sin. That's when he had the
That's right.
makeup and
That's
had
right.
the
That's right.
the no shoes on stage, and he would
Yeah,
go out and do the
yeah, yeah, yeah.
you know
Yeah, with his big hair.
with the big hair. Dacey Lee,
Was he
Randy Castillo on drums, Phil Suzanne on bass. Great records. Great record. The Ultimate Sin's a really good record, man. Do you like that
Yes.
record?
Oh, I love that record. Absolutely love that record.
There,
Yes.
there. I don't think there's not even one single song in that record that I do not like. I mean, I can just
Yeah.
press play or hit shuffle. It doesn't really matter, and I have absolutely no issues until the record's completely done. Before the
Yes.
process is done. Absolutely.
Yeah.
What an amazing song.
Good song.
And Ozzy sounds incredible in that, to be honest with
He
you.
sounded great the other day, right? A week before he died, 2 weeks before he
He
died.
did actually. He really did a good job, and actually really happy that he was actually able to do that in front of his fans and the people that grew up and meant something, for him and them at the same time. For them to be able to share that day and enjoy the way he did. I think it was awesome. I think it was also really you know crazy to hear that you're actually performing at that level and not really knowing or even knowing, I guess not knowing that your life is gonna end a couple of weeks after that.
He
That's
didn't know
kinda
that. He
crazy.
didn't know that.
Well, I seen
He
some
died of a heart
videos.
attack.
He died of a heart attack. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I
So
did.
I thought he was gonna have this amazing concert, which he did. He couldn't stand up, obviously. He could barely perform. He had to stop taking medication to perform.
Mhm.
And he sounded amazing. You could hear how old he was when he sang "Mama, I'm Coming Home." In the low notes, you could hear an old man's voice, but that was so touching. And then I thought he was just going to go off into the sunset. And we hear about him here and there. Ozzy Osbourne in home with healthcare issues, and then 2 or 3 years later, Ozzy died. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that's
But
crazy,
no,
isn't it?
he said, "I'm out.
Wow, just like that.
Watch this. Hold my beer. Best show ever with the greatest fucking bands paying tribute to him."
Absolutely.
And then lights out. See you later. What a legacy. What a way to go. I want to die like that.
Well, I gotta tell you, I don't wanna die right now, so
No, no, that's what after episode 157,
you can go.
that
Yeah,
that tribute episode. No,
good episode, yeah.
157 is too soon.
To do a
Yeah,
tribute show.
let's do 3,000. Episode 3,000. I'm over here
Yes.
fucking holding my piss.
Episode 100, we're gonna be fucking legends.
I have my fucking whatever bag with this hanging out of me. What do you call that bag?
I don't know, man.
Whatever.
I
Anyway,
can't think of it right now, to be honest with you.
I'll be me.
All right. So anyway, let's go ahead and start with your list. What do you got on your list, man? I mean, I can start with my list if you want. We can go one by one.
We'll do one on one. We'll do one on
One
one.
and one. So you
Yeah.
want to start from okay, so here's the way that I came up with the list. Okay. So it's not necessarily mean that this is absolutely the record that I actually live and die by. Okay. That's not what it means.
Hmm.
Okay. So the way that I figure it out, the way that I understood the question was that what band has made an impact in my life? Okay, in such a way that if I end up in a desert island,
Yeah.
how am I going to carry on for the rest of my life
Yeah.
listening to that specific band?
Well,
Okay?
that's a different question than which album. Because if you say band,
No, but listen to me. I'm just explaining to you how I came up with my list.
okay.
Okay. So once I figure out what those bands were, okay, that I'm going to take with me until the day that I die, okay, then I started thinking, okay, which one of the records in their catalog it's going to be the one that I'm going to choose, or the one that made the biggest,
Yeah.
impression on me, or the biggest mark, whatever you want to call it, because at the end of the day, this is a soundtrack of your life.
Right. And that's the reason why I asked you the question, can we use a live album? Because a
Absolutely.
lot
Why
of
not?
these live albums are going to have some of the better songs, some of the better albums, and some of these bands that have a large discography. What do you discography?
Correct.
So then I was like, yeah, if it's a live album, then half of my problem solved. I can do this.
Having a live record is absolutely no issues. As a matter of fact, I love live records. I really, really, really enjoy them, to be honest with you. But what I don't like is the greatest hits because to me, that is taken away from the band, the artist, whichever you want to call it. That is just somebody who, let's say they have 10 records, they have 100 songs out, and somebody chose, you know,
Yeah.
15 songs out of the 100, and those songs may not, you may like them, but may not be the ones that do something for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's why greatest hits, I didn't want to include into that. So so going with my list, and we're gonna go in no necessary order at all
Okay.
because it doesn't really matter, truthfully, to be honest with you, because this will be the 5 bands that I'll take with me,
Right.
right? So I'm gonna start from the bottom up, just the way I wrote them down. I got Dio, and I'm gonna start with Holy Diver. Okay?
Tell me more.
Tell you more. What can I say? Man, there was something about the Dio band that I truly, truly loved. I think it was the imagination of Dio with uh, you know, the the castles and the dragons, you know, and all that magical, medieval, thing that he was all about that I really, really loved. And the most important thing, I love Vivian Campbell. His playing is just absolutely ridiculous. That guy is just amazing. Vinny Appice to me was fantastic drummer, kick-ass drummer. I watched anything and everything that I could get my hands on from that band because I really liked it. So I definitely will go that. And even if I would have to, that Holy Diver, there's not one throwaway song in there at all. Not even one. And that's a big thing to say because I do have I I have another record from my favorite band actually who is in this list. But I consider 2 songs in that record throwaway records
Really.
that
Throwaway
unless you know
songs.
throwaway songs that don't even know why they're there, I can't stand them, but, the remaining songs were so powerful that, that I have the ability, I guess, to say, "Ah, whatever, what the fuck, I'll just skip that song."
Yeah.
Uh,
Holy Diver is known to be Dio's best work, best album.
I would have to agree with that. So to me, I am going to say Dio. Holy Diver, Desert Island. Final answer. That's what I
Yeah,
would say.
there you go. There you go.
What do you got?
If you can listen to an album and like I was saying earlier, time goes by so quickly because you enjoy it so much, then that's worth it. I'm picking live albums mostly because of that reason that you said earlier about this band is going to go up on stage and they're going to play for a crowd, and the crowd loves multiple albums that they put out. So they're going to pick the songs they want to play that they know the crowd loves from those different albums. And in no particular order, one of the albums that was instrumental in my early liking of rock music was the song "Remains the Same" by Led Zeppelin at the Madison Square Garden. Uh, what a show! It's four guys out there. They sound so big, and and it was great, great sound altogether. They could play a beautiful melody like the Rain Song, or they could play, the song remains the same, being heavy and riffy, dirty. The drumming alone, Moby Dick, John Bonham, you can't touch it. It's the best drumming in rock music, in my opinion.
Yeah, jump on.
Historically, there's a lot of great drummers out there. I'll take nothing away from the new techniques that drummers like Mike Portnoy, um, even Neil Peart, Danny Carey, Phil Collins, Vivian Campbell, all these, not Vivian Campbell, what do you call it? Ginger Baker.
Ginger Baker.
What's the Aussie drummer with
Which one?
the one with the big hair, no shirt?
Tommy Aldridge.
Tommy Aldridge. But anyway, yeah, Tommy Aldridge. So, but John Bonham had a sound that was big, solid. He was perfectly rhythmical in his approach to music, even though it was heavy rock. At least for that time, it was heavy rock. So, um, and Jimmy Page, I'm sorry, Robert Plant, sing his heart out. Jimmy Page, you know, he's a great guitarist. And I don't know, the whole thing was great. The whole album was awesome. I can listen to that album up and down all day.
That is a pretty good record, to be honest with you. It
Yeah.
it, it really, especially, uh, I think my favorite part. What was it? It was no quarter. Is
Yes.
it the whole song's got the whole entire third side?
Yeah.
Of just the one song's got
Yeah.
the whole entire
Yeah.
side,
Yeah.
just to itself.
Yeah.
That was pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
I really
Yeah.
like that.
And they had there has there is no other version of that song
Yeah.
that
Folks,
that
I'm
they
showing my age right now because I'm talking about the third song, the third on the third side.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Um, they can't duplicate that one. They can't duplicate it. Any band could go up on any stage ever and try to play that song, make it sound as good as that. They can't.
Well, you know what's crazy for me, and I have to, I'm being really honest here. Um, the thing about Led Zeppelin for me, I love Led Zeppelin. But I didn't grow up listening to Led Zeppelin.
Right.
Led Zeppelin to me was more coming back into
Yes.
history.
Yes.
I'm 54.
Same here.
I'm 54. So to me was Dio, Maiden, Judas Priest, Black Sabbath, bands like that, Van Halen. And then as I continue to listen to those bands,
Yeah.
you start to see the influences and hear them talk about how
Yeah.
Led Zeppelin influenced them.
Yes.
So then I started going back.
Yeah.
So my introduction to Led Zeppelin is not really fuck. I was born in 1971.
Right.
Led Zeppelin broke up what in 1980.
The old man. I was born in
So,
'73.
so so yeah, I mean that tells you how much really. I mean, it's just I didn't grew up with them. So uh now that I'm 54, I can definitely tell you how insanely, influential each and every single one of those, guys in that band were influential to so many other different people. millions actually, truthfully, to be honest with you. Uh, but back then when I was younger, I really didn't understand that. So that's my thing.
Yeah, that was recorded in 1973, the year I was born.
The songs remain the same.
The concert.
The concert?
Yeah.
I thought that came out in '77.
No, this was recorded in 1973 at the Madison Square Garden.
Okay, and then so when was it released?
Um, let's see. Released on October 22nd, 1976.
Haha. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That's cool. I don't
So
know why I
for
was thinking '77, but I was close.
so for me, Led Zeppelin was an acquired taste.
Okay.
I didn't listen to Led Zeppelin and was blown away instantly. Although I did like it, but it was like, okay, this is different. This is not, you know, what I've been hearing lately. But I was like, but this is good. So I kept hearing it, and then and then when the box set came out, you know that box set, the
Oh
orange
yeah, yeah,
box
yeah,
set.
yeah, yeah. That like early '90s, somewhere right
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
When that box set came out, I bought it, and then
Sure.
and
I did
then
too.
and then that was my real intro to the better songs of all the albums from beginning
Wow.
to end. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
So then I was blown away, and that was that. And I was like,
Oh wow.
then I was like, no, this is actually fucking great.
Okay.
Yeah, and I like the progression because that box set comes. That box set plays the song in order
Sure.
of release from the earliest albums to the newer albums, so you can hear the evolution of the band, and I thought it was awesome.
Okay. All right.
So
So
yeah, song remains the same. Album number 2 for my desert station.
so that's your number two.
And that's my number 1.
That's your number one. So
Yeah.
you went straight to the top
No, 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 no. In no particular
in
order.
that particular order.
No, no,
Oh, okay. So
no.
okay. So your first record is the songs remain the same.
Yes.
Got it. All right.
Yep.
For me, let's see what do we got. Ooh, this is a good one. Judas Priest, Screaming for Vengeance.
Screaming for vengeance.
What can I say? That it's another record, folks. I'm telling you, there's not one throwaway in that whole entire record. Not one.
How does that compare to Unleashed in the East?
There's absolutely no comparison, folks. Okay, there's no comparison at all. I'm telling you, Screaming for Vengeance. Not one throwaway song in that whole entire record. Not one. Um,
So
you know,
that was released in 79. No, wait.
no, it wasn't. It was 82.
80, 82.
82. So for me, Screaming of the Vengeance, the first thing was actually You Got Another Thing Coming. How was I introduced to that? Let me tell you a funny story about how I was introduced to Judas Priest. So here I am, summer of 1986. I'm probably 13. I can't do the math right now, folks. Forgive me. All of a sudden, I find myself going for the summer to Puerto Rico to see my grandma. So they fly me to Puerto Rico. I'm there for the whole entire summer. I just left Florida where I was just really introduced to the most coolest, most amazing times, talking about Van Halen, Def Leppard, music, you know, girls. I mean, it was a life changing experience, folks. It really was. And so I go to Puerto Rico and I'm listening to this cassette called uh I want to say it's Masters of Reality.
Hmm.
Is it Masters of Reality? I'm not thinking that's the Black Sabbath record, is it?
I'm gonna look it up.
It's a really it was a compilation tape, and in there it had Iron Maiden, Y&T, it had Van Halen, it had Green Reaper, Crocus, Judas Priest. It had like all these great songs, and that's how I was introduced to Judas Priest. And the funny part, shortly after that, after I'm listening to, that
Is that it?
uh, no. It was letters. I want to say it was kind of like blue letters or green letters. It's like Masters. Is the Black Sabbath record Master of Reality? Is that what I'm confusing it with?
Which one?
Masters of Reality?
I don't know.
I think I'm confusing that with the Black Sabbath record. But I know definitely Masters for sure. But anyway, make the long story boring. Fast forward. I don't not really sure how much I'm gonna fast forward, but I do remember that it was Live Aid and they're having the live broadcast from Live Aid around the world.
Hmm.
And I'm happen to be sitting in my mother and my grandmother's living room in Puerto Rico. All of a sudden, it just so happened that it happened to be Metal Day. How the fuck am I supposed to know that was going to be the day? I saw Black Sabbath. I saw Judas
So
Priest.
you stayed in the couch all day,
I stayed in the couch all day looking
and
at
you
the.
couldn't record it.
I couldn't record the antenna. I was like, let's get up and click,
Yeah,
click, click, click. But that was my introduction to Judas Priest, and I could see KK Donning on the side, Glenn Tipton, and then Dave Holland way up in the riser because he had his drums were high in that back then, and just seeing Rob Halford, I was like, what the fuck is this? And I was introduced to a different world, man. And then shortly after that, when I went back home, after the summer ended, and of course MTV, and then you get introduced to everything. Iron Man, all the videos, MTV's happening. They have Headbangers Ball
yeah,
and all that happy stuff going on. So, dude, how can you not? You know what I
yeah.
mean? So that was my upbringing, and that is the reason why I choose Judas Priest, "Screaming for the Vengeance." And once again, folks, there's not even one single throwaway in that record.
It's great when you for those of us that know uh understand those days when you didn't have instant gratification, play whatever you want anytime.
Yeah,
The luxury of having
yeah,
that, like when I can imagine when you found that playing on the TV, you were the world stopped
yeah.
because can't record it.
Mm.
And it's something you love, and you're watching it unfold right before your eyes, and you don't know when you're gonna see it again.
Truthfully, to be honest with you, I was so young that I don't even know about recording. I think I know what a VCR is, but
Okay,
I'm not
okay.
really understanding
So you
that.
were young. You were like 10, 11.
I was like 12,
Okay,
13.
yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Yeah, sure.
You were young enough. Yeah,
You take the VCR tape, you put it in, you press play, whatever, but
yeah.
I don't think I truly understand that. All right, starts at 9 o'clock. At 9 o'clock, you're
Right.
gonna put that
Yeah,
in, you're gonna hit buttons, and you're
yeah.
gonna watch it.
It was meant to be.
It was meant to
You
be.
sat there precisely at the right time because that's how the universe dictated it.
And it worked out, man. And it worked out in such a way that here I am today and I am talking about it.
You'll never
And
forget it.
I'll never forget it. And most importantly, Judas Priest still on tour, still rocking it, doing amazing, amazing, amazing things. And those guys are, I hope that they can continue to do what they do because they are extremely good at what they do.
That's why you're not going to be mad if that is one of the five things that you can play if you're stranded in an island for the rest of your life.
100%. 100%.
Unbelievable.
Yep. What about you, man?
My number two, it's going to be Pulse by Pink Floyd.
Okay.
So I went to that show. Well, I went to see them for that tour at the Foxborough Stadium
Very
and
nice.
in Massachusetts, and I had already been a huge Pink Floyd fan, and I knew that this was probably going to be the last time they're going to be playing together live, and it was actually the last time they played together, minus Roger Waters. Uh, I'm talking Nick Mason and the other guys,
Gilmore.
Gilmore.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
correct. So the so I was debating, and the reason why I asked you about it is if it could be a live album is because I would have picked Dark Side of the Moon,
Okay.
the studio album, but in that concert, the first, I think, no, the second half, the second entire half is the entire live uh playing of Dark Side of the Moon.
So you went with that.
Yes. Plus they play Down on Your Crazy Diamond 1 through 5 at the very beginning, and they play Astronomy
Okay.
Astronomy Domain, which is one of the first songs I heard from Pink Floyd, and it was a very unconventional song that took me back. And then they throw on all the other great songs like Sorrow and Dogs of War and um,
Now, Dogs of War, that's a fucking jam right there, man. That's a fucking jam.
yeah,
I mean, that thing,
that's a riff. That's a
yeah,
riff.
that thing's got some power to it,
It's
man.
heavy.
You know,
It's
they
heavy.
got, especially like right before the so. Oh yeah, that thing's a jam.
Yeah,
That thing's a jam.
yeah, yeah. Um, and Sorrow.
Yeah.
The bass. And I remember they advertised they were going to play with these hydrophonic speakers that they had, especially for the concert, whatever. And I wasn't in the nosebleeds, but I was far up there. And I remember these two huge speakers they had on each side of the stage. And when they played that song with that big heavy, you could feel it. You could feel the bass way over there. Great show. I remember at the end, when I was close with Run Like Hell, this big, giant disco ball came up, and they shot lasers from like 4 different angles, and then you could see the little dots flying around the stadium. It was huge. It was like out of this world. Yeah, that's my number two.
You're number two. Wow.
Yeah,
I actually it's kind of funny because you know the two bands that you have, it's Led Zeppelin and Pink Floyd. Those are pretty huge bands. Those are really iconic bands, man.
give us. I'm gonna be stranded in a desert island, and this is the only music I can hear.
Okay, all right.
So I need to go big or go home.
Well, it's not about going big. It's about the impact that it had on your life.
Yes, I mean it did. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that big.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
My Pink Floyd experience, I was young. I saw Floyd where I made an attempt to see Floyd.
Okay.
It was at the Citrus Bowl. I don't remember
The year.
I don't remember the year. I really don't. I remember that I went with my boss um, to the concert. I was young, and somehow I got really hammered, man. I got really fucking hammered. So hammered that I ended up alone. I don't know where I was for most of the show.
Wow.
I re-
Wandering.
wandering around. It was pouring rain outside, pouring rain. And I remember that I was drinking Jack Daniels and I was so hammered that I remember that I was talking to cops and the cops are like, we're not doing anything. Number one, this is a child. Okay. And number two, he's really fucked up. So there's no, you're going to sit right there, and then you're going to get up. I didn't even know how I ended up walking away.
Really?
Yeah, I just remember being, early in the morning and walking somewhere and calling my dad in the middle of the night. And I'm saying, Dad, can you come pick me up? I don't know where I'm at. I just left the concert. Can you? And my dad came and picked me up.
And he knew where you were.
I
Obviously.
mean, I guess I told him or somewhat, but I do remember him picking me up, and I don't remember him talking to me about it. So he took the high road
Yeah.
and he never mentioned it again, which I just realized, Dad, thank you so much, man. I've never had that conversation with him about
That time I
the,
called
yeah,
you,
no, no, wow,
he
that's
just showed up out
crazy.
of the blue.
Yeah, I just called him up and that's it. Wow.
Wow.
Okay. You go, Dad. All right. So let's go for my next one. My next one is all right. So remember, this is no particular order. This is just the way it's actually going, truthfully. Uh, the next one I got is Metallica, Master of Puppets. Well, what can I say? There is absolutely no possible way that if you listen to rock and heavy metal music, Metallica, it's nowhere near in your list of some sort of whatever the case may be. There's absolutely no way. And if for some reason Metallica is not on the list and you are a metal fan, there's something fucking wrong with you.
Something's wrong with you.
Something it's wrong. So, um, Metallica for sure, 100% Master of Puppets. I don't think there's another throwaway song in there. If not, I cannot think of it. I think there's 8 songs in that record,
Mhm.
and every single song it's powerful. Uh, don't get me wrong, some of them are weaker than others.
Like which one?
Okay. I think I wanna say it's Trapped in Their Eyes in Master of Puppets, or is that in Ride the Lightning? Uh, can you pull up? I'm
That-
gonna say it's either the first song of the second side or the fifth or sixth song. Uh,
On the sides. You're going back to the
I'm
sides.
showing my age, folks. I'm showing my age, man.
I'm over here looking at Spotify. You're telling me side A and side B.
Side A, side B. What the fuck is that?
Somebody out there is asking, what are they talking about?
Yeah, sides. What is it? Yes, folks. Yes. Once upon a time, when you were listening to music and the music was over, you would have to get up, flip the record, and put the needle back on the record in order for you to continue hearing music.
Or a cassette.
Or a cassette. Yes, you would have to flip it over, unless you were lucky enough that you had one of those automatic.
Yes, that was life
That was
changing.
pretty cool.
Yes, that was life changing.
Yeah, but by then the CDs were out, so that was just kind
Yeah,
of like
I
you just didn't
remember.
want to let go of the tape.
I used to have a really nice cassette player, portable cassette player with a Sony. I remember I saved so much money to buy this thing, and it was like $100, and I loved it. And I had a cassette filled briefcase full of cassettes. I would
Yep.
take me everywhere. And I remember flying to Puerto Rico one time. I fell asleep, and then when the plane landed, I woke up and I left that cassette player in the plane. Bro,
Oh, that sucks.
that shit hurt.
That sucks.
Yep,
That really
that
sucks.
was terrible. But I'm looking
Are you
for.
still struggling with Metallica Master of
No,
Puppets?
it's just that when you click an artist, when you go to an artist,
It's Spotify, man. That's why. If you would have Apple Music, you wouldn't have to worry about shit like that. But
start with the titty.
well,
Uh, um,
folks, I just want to let you know that Apple it's much better than fucking the Microsoft.
we're not gonna have that debate right now. We prefer Android.
Yeah, not.
We prefer no. I mean the you called it Microsoft.
Yeah, well, okay. Android would be what?
Android is Android.
And it's being utilized by whom? Microsoft.
Is it? Okay. What was that song you were asking about?
Disposable Heroes. That's what it is.
It's right there.
What is it? Is it the fifth or sixth?
That would be number 5.
5. So the first song on the
Yeah,
second side. Okay.
yeah.
All right. Yeah. So
Metallica had a when they first came out, their sound was so unique.
oh,
You
100%.
know,
100%.
um,
And I just realized that yes, it is under Ride the Lightning.
no, that's
No,
Master of Puppets.
trapped under their eyes.
Okay, got
Yeah,
it.
it's under yeah.
Yeah, that's Master of Puppets. Yeah, great album.
It is. It is. All right, man. So what's yours?
My number 3. So since we're on the Metallica train
Okay.
and we said that live albums count,
Okay.
I'm gonna go binge and purge. Binge and purge.
Wow, you're digging.
It's a
You're
good
you're
CD
you're digging
concert
hard.
that is raw and hard, bro.
You are digging hard,
Yes,
man.
yes. Binge and purge. I remember that entire. I never seen Metallica in concert.
Really?
Yeah, never.
Okay.
I wish I. Maybe that's it's in one of my bucket lists.
Okay.
We can have a bucket list episode one day.
We can do that. Absolutely.
Bucket list episode, bucket list to see Metallica. But that concert, Pigeon
Well,
Purge,
I can't do my bucket list anymore.
why not? Because you completed it.
No, because Prince was on my bucket list. Prince.
He's dead.
No shit. That's why I can't do it.
Same here.
Yeah. I mean, definitely Prince was in my bucket list, and I won't be able to do that.
Yeah.
Shout out to Prince.
Shout out.
Even though, it's all about heavy metal and rock music and things like that, but definitely Prince was one of a kind, very, very respected individual,
Oh yeah.
very talented individual, and he's definitely
Genius.
absolutely 100%.
He was a musical genius,
Yeah.
and he was so misunderstood by a lot of people. But those who knew,
Fuck.
knew.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to look, man, if you want to sit there and you want to judge, or if you want to debate on why the person, was weird or did whatever,
He's
fuck
an
you,
artist.
fuck off, man.
He's an artist. That's
Yeah,
his style,
just fuck off.
and
Do
it
whatever
worked.
you got to do, man. And either you like it or you don't. If you like it, that's fucking fantastic. If you don't, fuck off.
You ever watch him play that guitar in the video? Guitar gently weeps.
Yes, yes. There was some controversy about that. There was something where and I know it. I know what it is. I just can't remember what it is. But there's something that happened
And he stole the show.
that he stole the show purposely. Yes,
Oh,
no,
really?
that was done on purpose
Really? Okay.
because he was trying to do something and they weren't letting him do it.
So he
Or
said,
so
"Watch, I
at
can
the end,
do it."
he's like, "Fuck all of you,
Yeah.
check this out," and that's how he ended up doing
Well,
that.
it worked.
It worked. Yes. But I can't remember what it was, but I'm sure that if we Google it on YouTube or something like that, and it will let us know the reason, the intention behind of that, what happened there. But anyway, uh, what do you got, man?
Binge and purge, bro.
Oh
Binge
yeah.
and purge.
All right. So what are you gonna? Anything you want to talk about that, or?
Um,
I mean, out of all the records, I mean, that's going pretty deep. So
yeah.
why did you go so deep? I mean, that's like really like
So
that's
that was,
hard,
so that was,
early,
yeah, that was before,
uncut shit.
that was before load.
Yeah,
That was right before load. I think load came after that,
I think so.
right? So this is when they were at their height, and they had done the Black Album and everything behind,
Yeah, that was like the after a year and a half or something like that.
peaking. And they played all the great songs from Ride the Lightning, Master of Puppet, Injustice for All, the Black Album. So songs like One, I had never heard it in concert,
Okay.
and that was a heavy, heavy song, bro. To play live and to sound that good,
Hmm.
like Slayer. Slayer can play live, and this is thrash metal, but it sounds great. So I really appreciated it. And I liked it a lot. So I thought that would be one of the albums that I could listen to over and over again for a long, long time. A lot
Not
of
for a long time, folks. Rest of his life.
a lot of good cuts in there. Well, I'm 52, so I don't know if another 50 years is a long, long time.
Well, has it been this last 52 years? Have it
Yeah,
felt long?
yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. Now, I wanted to clarify with you whether these are only rock albums because you brought Prince up, and I can name these three groups that I would have included in my list that I'm not. That I'm not. That
Well, yeah, but just because I brought Prince up simply because I was, tipping my hat and
yes,
acknowledging the fact that he was a brilliant
great
musician.
musician. Yeah,
Okay. But I
yeah.
didn't say that I was going to take one of his records to the
Right,
desert
yeah,
island,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
you know.
yeah.
So, so to me, giving props to somebody,
Yeah.
it's just necessary. It's just simply means that I'm just giving him props.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
doesn't mean you're gonna take
Doesn't mean that I'm going to take
the
it.
Purple Rain album.
I'm not taking the Purple Rain record with me to desert island. That's not gonna
Nothing wrong with the Purple Rain album.
Nothing wrong with the purple one.
Mad respect, hats off.
Respect, yeah.
Check all the boxes.
Yeah, just not for my desert.
The Purple Rain can stay in the mainland.
Yeah, no, I don't want to. I don't want to send the darling Nikki in. What is it? Yeah, no. Let's not make fun of it now.
Yeah, yeah, for real.
Uh, So anyway, my next one. Well, what can I say? The next one is 100%, and I'm telling you, man, I feel like I'm on fire. I feel like I'm on fire. Call me con fuego, But in this next record, it's another band that it's very dear to me that has meant so much to me. I raised my children with this band. I'm raising my grandchild with this band. This band is absolutely no stranger to anyone in the Rios family, for sure. And anyone who knows me and anyone who knows my family will 100% know that Kiss, it's definitely the band, that everyone in my house will yes, Mr. Ace Frehley himself has decided to show up. Um, so for me, I'm gonna say Creatures of the Night. It's hands down a desert island record for me. Once again, there's not a single throwaway song in this record. I can play this song from this record from beginning to end without skipping, stopping or anything. I could probably rewind it just so I could hear it again, but I will not stop. Um, let's see, what can I say? The drum sound from Eric Carr, it's amazing. Uh, Paul Stanley's, sounded phenomenal. Uh, you know, even though there was a lot of, you know what? Okay, so a lot of people. Okay, so here now I understand. And what I mean by that is that I'm understanding what I'm saying as there may be some other people out there that are gonna be watching this, and they're gonna be telling me, "But Lito, how the fuck are you speaking so highly about Kiss when that record was really not Kiss?" I get it. I get it. I understand that. But it was branded as a Kiss record. It still continued to be, in that format even though so many things has come out ever since that record has been out, and there's been so many people that has brought to light, going like, I've been a guest artist in this record, or I've played in that, or he wasn't there, or he got fired, or he wasn't in the studio, or whatever the case may be. That's completely irrelevant. What I'm talking about that was a branded Kiss record. So therefore it is, I consider a Kiss record. Um, so yeah, man. I think a lot of Vinnie Vincent. By the way, happy birthday, Vinnie Vincent. Turned 73 today.
Today, happy
Today.
birthday.
Happy birthday, Vinnie Vincent. Um, so make the long story boring. I definitely have to say that uh, Creatures of the Night, it's definitely a fantastic record. Um, let's see. Can you pull up Creatures of the Night on your screen and tell me the songs in that thing?
So you start with Creatures of the Night,
Okay, that's fucking fantastic. Fucking amazing. The second one is
Saint and Sinner.
Saints and Sinner. Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
Then you got Keep Me Coming,
Keep me coming, fucking Paul Stanley. You can't
Rock and Roll Hell.
rocking. Yeah. Okay.
They close outside with Danger.
Danger. Danger. Okay.
Then,
And shut wait, it's
I Love It Loud.
I love it loud.
Yeah, and then I Still
Still
Love
love
You,
you. Right.
and then Killer,
Oh, Chainsaw Killer.
and then
Yeah.
they close the show with War Machine.
Wow. You know what? Yeah, there's not even one single fucking throwaway song in that whole entire thing. So I gotta tell you, if you are listening to my list, my recommendation is that every single one of my records do not have a throwaway song so far.
That's a bold statement.
That it's a bold statement, but it's the truth. So I hope that people out there listening to me will be able to agree with what I'm saying. And if you don't, just go ahead and write a comment below, man. We'll talk
Yeah,
about it.
speak your mind.
Speak your mind. Let us know how you feel about that. That's just my opinion. But hey man, it is what it is. All right. So what's up with you, man? What do you got?
So as you know, I'm keeping the theme with the live albums because
Sure, why not?
they do a nice little
Why the fuck not?
compilation and I like the variety. Nothing wrong with studio albums, of course, but there's an album that when it came out, I listened to over and over and over and over again, front to back, several times, and it was such a great performance, such a great show all around. And I'm talking about, of course, Rock in Rio by Ireland.
Yes. Yes. Oi! Ah, yes, absolutely.
That entire concert is outstanding.
It is outstanding.
These guys are true professional.
Yeah, truth, rain or shine, man.
Rain or shine.
Rain or shine.
The sound was incredible for a live performance.
It was. And you know what that is when Adrian Smith and Bruce Dickinson came back to the band. So once
Right.
again, folks, they hear from me again.
Yeah.
You pulled Adrian Smith out of that band's not the same.
And this is right after the album Brave the World.
Yeah, well, that was the tour for that record.
Yeah. Well, even though it was for that record, they played a lot of their songs.
Sure.
From
Well, they
about-
haven't been together forever. That was the first time getting back.
so they hit the crowd with a lot of other songs.
You have the set list? I mean, yeah. Okay. Let's go over the set list.
So they start with that. I don't know the name of that song. I think it's something they did for themselves, but it goes. It's like an orchestra. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, yeah,
Dun, dun,
yeah.
dun, dun, dun. And then at one part, I called my friend Pedro and I said, "Hey, do you hear they talk about Robin Hood?" They say, "Robin Hood, save us." It sounds just like that, Robin Hood.
You know, I don't know if they actually did that, but I am pretty sure that
It's a song somewhere.
that's some from somewhere, another one.
Yeah.
I just realized that we got Maiden playing in the background. You don't see it, but yeah, they're still playing in the background.
And then the Wicker Man.
The Wicker Man, yes, Adrian Smith song.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
His voice projects so much in that song.
Yep.
And then
Joseph Navigator.
Yeah.
Hey!
Yeah. The Ghost of the Navigator. Yeah.
Yeah, that was just what an incredible tune, man. What an incredible tune. What an incredible comeback.
Yeah.
Again, thanks, Adrian.
Yeah. Hey, credits due. And then they played a few more songs from the Brave New World, like Brave New World, of course.
Great song.
And then they went back to the beginning with Ratchet.
Oh, yeah.
And then 2 Minutes, and then went back to Blood Brothers and Sign of the Cross and Mercenary. They played 4 songs from the new album, or 3 songs from the new album back to back.
Mm-hmm.
Then did the Trooper, and then Dream of Mirrors, and the Klansman.
You love that song. You love that song.
I do.
That song,
It's
it
a
doesn't
great
matter.
song.
Yeah, I mean, for you, I mean, from what I know of you, it does not matter where you at, what's going on at that time. If the song comes on,
Yeah, it's lit.
you're listening.
It's lit.
Yeah.
I wonder if they did write that song about the Irish or Scottish. Remember that movie Braveheart?
Yeah.
Yeah, the song's about that. We'll have to look that up, but it reminds me. For sure.
Okay.
The guy's fighting for his life. He's highly the underdog. He doesn't stand a chance against his giant enemy who's gonna destroy him, and he's like moving forward, like I'm coming in.
Okay.
Evil that man do.
Evil that man do.
I think the only song they played from Seven Song, which happens to be my favorite album by that band. That's the only song in that concert from that album.
But that's also the only concept record that they actually have as a band.
Seven Song?
Yeah. That's a concept record.
Okay.
The whole thing, it's just
it's a
all
story.
put together. It's a story.
Yeah. True.
So
Yeah. I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
Nope.
Yep. That's a concept record.
Oh shit. And then of course our maid Number of the Beast, Hallowed Be Thy Name, Sanctuary, Run to the Hills. But that entire show is
That was a pretty good show. I actually, as a matter of fact, I have that DVD.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly where it's at, but the thing that I like about the DVD is like once you put it on, it was just crystal clear
Yeah.
because when it came out, it was in the middle of did you have an HD TV or not? If you
God.
had an HD TV and you had an HD
It
channel,
was $8,000 for
and
the TV.
you had this remember the big boxes, this big
Yeah.
blocks.
It was like 3 feet from the wall because they asked for the TV.
Right,
It weighed
right,
2,000 pounds.
right. So, but I do remember playing that, and um, I do remember playing that, and it was clear that, and I had a Queensryche uh, DVD where that was it was Life in Seattle or something like that, and that was definitely also 100% clear. It was crystal clear. It was fucking amazing. I really
Yeah.
like that.
When new technologies like that come out, they change everything. When DVDs came out,
Mhm.
you could pop this thing into the thing. Now, in the beginning, there was skip a lot. Remember, like in the car, when you had a car with a DVD player, it would skip a lot. The DVD players came with little springs on them, kind of.
I don't remember that.
No,
Really don't.
okay.
I really don't remember that.
The sound was incredible. So
Okay.
that was revolutionary. You know, we're the only generation that went from albums to from 8 tracks to albums to tapes to uh, CDs to MP3s to streaming.
I never really looked at it that way. That's pretty badass.
So I had to throw away a record collection, a cassette collection. I still have all my CDs. I actually pulled them up 2 days ago. I have thousands of CDs.
Wow.
A lot of CDs.
I gotta be honest with you, man. I did not look at it that way at all. But that's pretty special to be honest with you, to be able to experience that,
Yeah,
and we're talking about everything. We're talking about 45s,
yeah, yeah,
okay? Because we
yeah,
experienced
yeah,
that, right?
yeah, yeah.
We
Right.
experienced 8 tracks,
Yes.
then the records,
Yeah,
then the cassettes,
yeah.
then
Then
what the DVD,
CD.
yeah, the
Yeah.
CDs, then DVDs, and
No,
then was
no,
MP3s.
CDs, yeah, and then MP3s, you had a
Yeah.
hard drive or some sort, and then they come up with iPod.
Oh yeah, with what Wave, MP3s and Wave, whatever the
Right,
fuck. Yeah,
right,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I had like a 2 terabytes of MP3s.
Oh wow.
I had an incredible music collection,
I destroyed many, many computers
really, with music in it.
with music because I would download from LimeWire,
Right.
and there was just so many viruses and
Yeah,
everything coming down
yeah.
that I destroyed so many computers. But I had a pretty good music collection as well.
I
You
had it
know?
all loaded into my music, my Windows
Mhm.
Media Player, all
Absolutely.
categorized and labeled, and I could play any song anytime. That had playlists and everything. And then enter the streaming.
It's streaming.
And now it's like, think about it. I had thousands of CDs. I used to buy them for five to $12, fortunate CDs.
Yeah.
And now for
Well,
19.95 a month, you can have unlimited musical selections from your favorite artists through name your platform.
that's right. But actually, folks, if you bundle absolutely everything and 5 more other streaming services combined together, you will be able to save an additional $2.99.
Are you serious? You made that up. It's a free advertising for you guys. Whoever is gonna come up with that.
I actually bundle through Apple, so I have let's see. I think did I didn't even remember what it is, but I have so I was paying for Apple Music, and that's like 18.99, and then I had Apple Arcade for 6.99, and then I had Apple TV for about another 7.99.
Yeah.
And I had something else for another 6.99, and then the bundle came up. You can get this,
Yeah.
and this.
$49.99.
It was $2 less than what I was paying.
You're like,
I'm
not a bad
good.
deal. That's amazing.
Exactly what that was. I'm going like, fuck that. Cancel, cancel, cancel. And I remember I called him up and I said, hey, how does this work? I mean, how am I going to be able to switch from this, and that? And how they get you is that, yeah, that's fine. You're still going to pay for this, and then you're gonna pay for the additional new this, and then when the end of the month bill, they're gonna prorate you for whatever you have,
Uh-huh.
and if they owe you money, they'll credit you that, and
Nice.
you're talking about like $30,
Yeah. Yeah.
like 3 days later,
Yeah.
you'll see like $5.45,
Yeah.
credited.
Yeah.
But but it's pretty cool though,
Yeah.
you
No,
know.
it works.
Yeah,
I love the idea of loving music and and being familiar to music and having music that you like and going to your music for uh unloading or expressing whatever mood you're in.
sure.
You know what I mean? So I pay for the family plan for Spotify.
Okay, I paid for the family card
And
for
my
Apple Pay.
and my daughter who's 11 and my son who's 14, they have their own music world.
Sure, sure.
And I like that. I like the fact that they can go. My son's very eclectic. He listens to uh some rap. He loves Radiohead. He loves different kinds of music. He listens to freaking classical,
Oh, wow.
but he listens to everything. And so I like that idea. My daughter, she's into Adele and Miley Cyrus or whatever. But my wife has her own list with her own things, and I of course have my own list and all things. But music is important. Music is very important, essential for me anyway. And if my kids are able to appreciate and partake in that musical experience of their choice, by all means, best $19 I can invest in their entertainment,
And their soundtrack.
in their soundtrack.
And their
Yeah,
soundtrack.
the
Yeah,
soundtrack of their lives.
yeah.
It's funny. My son said, "Hey, Dad, let's make a list together,
Oh, there you go.
and then you can put whatever songs you want, and I can put whatever songs I want." So we have a playlist we play when we're together.
Mhm.
We play his stuff and my stuff. We also have a family playlist
Right?
where we each have a limit of 200 songs.
Okay.
Yeah, and then when we're all together, we play that we shuffle. So there's everything playing.
Nice, nice.
So yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm all about the music, man. Music is great.
Yeah, we do the same thing. We have 2 playlists. We have 3 playlists, because Hayden's got a playlist for me and Hayden.
Okay.
There's a lot of Kiss in it. Because I'm telling you, man,
Yeah.
I raised Hayden listening to Kiss and Iron Maiden. So, um, but Kat and I have our own playlist, and then we have another playlist called 50/50.
Okay.
And in that 50/50, it's Roxy and I's, music.
Yes.
So I am not going to have Iron Maiden, Ozzy Osbourne, Black Sabbath, Judas Priest, but I'm going to have Journey,
Journey,
Def Leppard,
Prince.
REO Speedwagon, Bad Company type of thing,
Right.
you know, and she is not going to have her deep, deep, deep,
Right.
deep, deep music that she
Right.
listens
Yes.
to, and
Yes.
then instead she's going to have,
Yeah.
you know,
She
Journey,
like
Air Supply, so on, and we
yeah.
call it 50/50.
My wife and I have a similar list, except for there's no boundaries. If
Okay.
she plays her Spanish Christian song with these artists that have, you know, 500 followers on Facebook, well, she loves it. It's her thing, so it's there. And then of course I have my own, and we put up with each we put up with each other's crap. My song comes up, she listens to the time. I was only 4 minutes. Okay,
You know, I gotta tell you, I mean, I think that there's going if we would have no boundaries
fine. Mhm.
on our 50/50 playlist,
Right.
then it wouldn't be 50/50. You
Okay.
know what I mean? Because she's basically I mean, to me, the way that I understand that is a 50/50 is how you're going to compromise
Mhm.
to be able to listen to something that you really don't want to,
Mhm.
but it doesn't really belong to you, and you need to take the high road and
Right.
be able to accept
Yes.
what they're listening to,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So there has to be somewhat of an effort,
Compromise.
okay, of a compromise of
Yes.
what you're willing to listen to.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
can I have an Iron Maiden, Judas Priest, song on my thing? If yeah, sure, that would be great. But she's not gonna be happy. She's probably gonna get in a bad mood. She's gonna get upset or
Yeah.
something of that nature. So I'll take the high road and I'll throw in some Sweet Home Alabama, Leonard Skinner, or
Yeah.
something like that, and anybody
Yeah.
can listen to it
Yeah. Yeah.
and nobody would mind. And then that's I guess the word I'm looking for, she'll be able to tolerate that a lot more and
Mhm,
a lot quicker than
mhm.
anything else. So therefore, that's why it's called 50-50. I hope that I was able to do some justice
Yeah,
explaining that.
I think it's a good idea to also, compromise and not purposely add music that you know is gonna set the mood off or whatever. Um, um, I'm I'm a lot more tolerant than she is. Like I could
Okay.
listen to whatever she wants to play. I don't care. It's la hermanita, there's something, whatever. Listen to it. But but she may not necessarily feel the same way if I were to play Decade of Aggression by Slayer.
I don't think she'll be able to handle that.
Right,
Yeah.
right, at all.
Right.
So, but I understand too. Hers has rhythm at least, right? Mine is you need to really
No, it has rhythm.
practice
Whether
on
you're
certain
able to accept the rhythm that it has is a
right,
different
or
story.
at least follow it, or at least
All right. But it has a rhythm.
it does, it
Of
does.
course it
I guess
does.
what I'm trying to say is a lot more melodic than some of the Slayer songs are.
Yeah. You know, it's not sacrifice the weak
Right.
versus like, like a wolf.
Versus "Tú vives en mí."
Yes,
Yeah, yeah,
my life is so beautiful.
yeah, yeah. You're gonna be with me forever. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. All right. So there you go. So it's your turn.
All right, so here's my first studio album,
Wait,
and
wait. Well, I just did two, so you got to do.
you did too.
I did two. I did Kiss. I got one more left, so you got to have two left.
Right. So I have
Okay.
one more left. I mean, I'll do one, then you'll finish, and then I'll finish.
Correct.
Um, and let me see. Did I because
Folks, I just want to let you know that there is a 99.9 chance that Wally's going to pick another live record.
well, I was
I'm just going to throw out, I'm not sure, but if I'm a betting man, I'm going to say it's a live record.
well. Let's just say that you are right because
What
the
can I
al-
say? What
the
can I say, folks?
the album that I'm gonna pick happens to be in the same setting as the one we talked about just now, Rock in Rio,
Yeah.
except for this one is Rush in Rio. Rush in Rio is a hey, you don't have to agree.
No, I'm just not agreeing. I just don't. Oh, go ahead.
Okay,
Good.
Rush in Rio is it's hard. It's hard because Geddy Lee is not my favorite singer. Is the thing. Sorry, Geddy. I think you're great, whatever. Right? It's just that there was a time frame in the musical history of the band where the vocals were very high pitched and screamed, and it was just not my favorite um, uh, style at the time. Although I'm a huge King Diamond fan, he sings falsetto where you were singing at a really screaming high pitch. Wow, are you blown away by this?
It's not that I'm blown away. I just can't. I'm not putting the
Russian Rio.
King Diamond and Geddy Lee
Yeah,
thing
right.
together at the
So
same time. I'm just so
yeah,
so far out there with it that I just don't
vocally speaking,
understand.
if you listen to some of the songs from the albums 2120,
2112.
2012, Fly By Night, right? There was a lot of screaming going on. And so
Oh yeah, okay.
musically, to be three cats out there on stage doing what they did,
It's amazing, isn't it?
and I love Neil Peart's lyrical game.
Sure,
The guy could write like no other.
sure.
He'd take you on a journey with a story, and the drumming, bro, the drumming. And I know that we've evolved a lot, and there's a lot of great drummers out there, but he left an indelible mark in drumming. So drumming plays a big part in my musical taste. I love the great drummers. Drumming is the backbone of music.
They make it fun, don't they?
Yeah. So then Russian Rio was a great show, and uh, all through and through. Like, there's really no songs in there That acoustic version of the song they did called "Resist." It's a deep prayer, and it's so profound. And then you have songs like "Vital Signs." Yeah, the whole thing was great. I really enjoy it. It's my list. You don't like it, you don't have to. Don't worry about it.
You don't have to. Don't worry
You don't
about it.
want. You don't have to hang out with me in my island when I'm playing.
By
Besides, this
himself, folks.
fucking
He's
guy gonna
by
play
himself.
fucking Russian Rio again. Let's fucking bounce. Let's go look for crabs.
He's by
Let's go
himself.
look for fucking lobster. I'm over here jamming to my.
Yes, if he would have the ability to have visitors, he would not be stuck in the island, folks.
They'll be
I
listening
just want to
first.
throw that out
What's
there.
he listening to? Russian Rio. We'll come back later.
Yeah, we'll come back later. He's not going to ask for a ride. He's going to say, all right, I'll see you when you come back if you come back.
It's not gonna get any better for you, but I tell you my last.
I only have 4 records if you don't like this one.
That's right. If this is an indication, by the way, the other one's alive too.
That's funny. That's funny. All right. Well, my last one is, let's see. I don't think, yeah, I got it. Unfortunately, folks, here's the time where I am going to tell you that on the last record that I am going to talk about, that I am going to take with me for the rest of my life in my desert island, there is 100% without a doubt one throwaway song. Okay. I cannot stand this song. Okay. This song, it's been around. I mean, this record came out. I'm going to say that it came out on 82, either 82 or 83. I want to say 82. That's when it came out, but it could be 83, but I'm still say 82. Um, so that's a very long time. And I have not been able to
To
grasp
like it.
to, or, I mean, I have no desire.
I can't wait to hear this shit.
Okay. I mean, I honestly hate, and the sad part about it, this song was written by Adrian Smith.
This is the Maiden album.
This is a main album. Yes, correct.
Oh,
And Adrian
yeah.
Smith, that's the guy where I think
Makes
that
the
he's the
band.
man. He's the guy that makes the band. He's the guy that you pull the guy out of that band, and that band is completely different. But this song was written by him, and unfortunately, I cannot tolerate the song.
What's the album?
The Number of the Beast. Right? So actually, why don't you do me a favor and let's go down the list of this record right here, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Why don't you just go ahead and just for shits and giggles, let's go ahead and go and talk about what each song means to us. And then let's see, but before we dissect this record, let's see if you can figure it out which is the song that has absolutely no room in my book.
I know which song it is already.
Okay? What is it?
The song is Gangland.
Ding, 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 ding. You are the winner. Absolutely, man. I can't stand that fucking song. I don't get it. I don't. That is my throwaway song. I have no idea why it's there. I don't know why in the fuck the rest of the guys agreed to record it. I don't know what the fuck was going on, but that's not my song at all.
So they start with Invaders.
Great song, great catchy tune. It's a catchy tune.
Yeah. Did you know that I made an MP3 when I had a Mazda, had a DVD player,
Okay.
and I made an MP3 DVD of the entire Iron Maiden discography,
Oh wow, cool.
and I would listen to that because I was on the road all the time,
Okay.
and I would listen to the whole thing from first album to I think the last one at the time was the last one at the time was uh what do you call them? Trolls.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So
That's pretty fucking deep.
yeah,
That's a fucking lot of records, dude.
yeah.
That's
It
that's
was it
that's like
was
maybe
hours and hours and hours and
oh,
hours.
Jesus. I mean, that's
Yeah,
that's probably
yeah.
Nine,
So
nine, 10 records,
let me correct myself because I did say I had a DVD, and I did. But what I meant was I had a
MP3s.
MP3s, but I
Sure.
did have a card with a DVD player that I had put compilations of songs.
Okay.
But this one was the Maiden, the whole thing. That was. So then, yeah, Children of the Damned, it's number two. Yeah,
Fucking Bruce Dickinson first
yeah,
coming out,
yeah,
singing it like that. Fucking Bruce Dickinson, Adrian Smith, Dave Murray,
yeah,
Clive Burr,
yeah,
Steve Harris.
yeah.
You know, that was just amazing. He's walking. I can't sing, but
Let's see.
but that was fucking.
But you know
Dude,
what I want? I want information.
who are you? Is that it? Is
No,
who are you? Who are you?
no.
We want information. Information.
Information.
Who are you?
Information. For you, number two.
Who's number one?
You are number six.
I don't know that. My friend.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, actually, we kind of fucked that up a little bit because that's that. Yeah, 100%. That's not the way it went.
No.
Like, yeah, that's
I
not.
want information, information, information.
We
Now,
want
you're
information.
number two.
Who are you? You
Oh,
are
yeah.
number two. Was number one.
No.
No, they says I don't know the number. I am a free man.
There's a who are you in there that we skipped.
Who are you? Number
Information,
one.
information, information.
You are number two. No, it says you are number two. Who's number one?
Who is number one?
You are number six.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
That's
then number 22.
Acacia Avenue.
Yeah. And then the
That's
number
where
of
we
the
fuck.
beast.
That's where we actually reside right now. We're in 22 Acacia Avenue,
Yeah.
Pennsylvania.
Oh, that's right. Is it? Right. That's the what's our mascot's name?
Yeah, we're still working on that.
I thought you
I
decided
think
on
we did. I think we did, but we kind of like we agreed on something,
yeah.
and we kind of like I don't remember
We
what
need a
that
name for the
was.
mascot, but he'll get a name.
Uh, it was. I don't remember. We could ask Kat.
Yeah.
He's the one who's gonna let us know.
Yeah.
You know.
Cat's our director, producer, technical advisor, and information technology and social media person.
Yes. Without her, a lot of this was not possible.
None of this would have been.
Yes.
Hills?
Run to the Hills. Great song, but now I'm kind of burned out on it.
Yeah.
I could definitely do. I'll tell you this right now. If Run to the Hills comes on radio right now, there is a 99.9 chance that I'm going to skip the song. Not because I don't like the song, it's simply because I had enough of that
Yeah.
song.
If Run to the Hills comes on the radio right now, it'll be in oldie station 100.7 oldies rock and roll.
Oldies rock and roll.
Did you know that
Right after Chuck Berry, folks.
20 years old is considered the classic?
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
They play Guns N' Roses in the classic rock station. Paradise City.
Well, that came out in '86, so in '85 actually.
That's almost an oldie.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then we have Gangland. Why don't you like Gangland?
There's nothing about Galen that I like. I don't like the riff. I don't like the drums. I don't like the bass. I don't like down down. Maybe the hi hat, thing sorry, that Clive is doing. But no, 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 no.
So how do you go from man? I'm gonna put up with this gang. It sucks, and then Hollow Be That Name starts.
Well, I usually skip it. If I could and just completely get rid of Gangling altogether, I would. I'll be that name. Jesus Christ, what can I say? I mean, Bruce Dickinson at the end.
Yeah.
Ring
Yeah.
through.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was on
oh
note
my
for a long
God.
time.
Yeah.
I love what he does in that song in the concerts where he goes to one side and then the other side as they.
And,
Yeah, I love that.
yeah.
He has a lot of energy, man.
Yeah, man. He's, you know,
That guy is unstoppable.
he
You know
is
what I
unst-
wonder? You know that skit from Saturday Night Live with the "Don't
with
Fear
Bruce
the
Dickinson.
Reaper"? Is that Was that coincidence or I mean, there's no other Bruce Dickinson out there.
I don't think this other Bruce Dickinson. I'm not sure. I think I saw maybe something what that was all about, but I can't remember that. I just know that you know he's got a fever,
Right.
and
The only thing that
his
could cure it.
prescription is more Tylenol. You know, I don't remember. I don't remember what is that all about, but you know, yeah, Bruce Dickens. I got a fever.
Blow the space with the cowbell, please.
Yeah, man, I love that. You know, he needs more comedy. He needs more. Hey, how do you feel about Spinal Tap 2 coming out?
I didn't even know that was happening.
Oh, come on, bro.
I'm telling you,
Come on.
I am going to have to look that up.
Spinal Tap 2 should be coming out in the next couple of weeks.
We should check that out.
Yes, 100% we're
We
gonna
should,
check that out.
we've never gone to the movies together, have we?
I don't
We
think
should
we
go to the
have.
movies.
I don't think we have.
I think I want to.
I don't think
That would be a good movie for you
that
and
would
I
be a
get a
good
couple of
movie.
drinks, go
Yeah.
watch a fucking
Well,
movie.
Cat's definitely gonna,
Then all
Cat's
three of us
definitely coming
I'm
out.
gonna step out the camera for a second, folks.
Oh, all right. Well, let's go ahead and pause it. No, we got to pause it. Oh, you're gonna get a beer. Okay. All right. So let's talk about what it's going to happen here. What are we going to be? Is it your turn next? Yeah, it's your turn to go last, right? Find out what's the last person.
Tell you well,
Okay.
but I'm gonna share with you.
I just lost $16 million playing Monopoly Go.
Oh, there you go. You keep monkeying around with that fake money. It's gonna
$16
get you.
million,
Don't
folks.
play Monopoly.
Sublime. I got to tell you, man, you're a pain in my ass. All right. Yeah. Let me see if we can actually. Hold on. It is. Oh shit! I lost it. We're talking about Sublime Lion 14. You are a pain in my ass. All right.
All your money, he or she.
It's a pain in
Somebody
the
took your
ass.
money.
$16 million.
I am going to download that game and I want to play it.
It's a pretty fun game, man.
Yeah, we play
You know,
at home.
I got to tell you, man, I've been playing that game nonstop probably for a solid 2 months. I downloaded it for the first time, and it's been an experience. I
Yeah.
think I already have like, you know, 15, 20 friends that I'm playing with.
Really?
I'm like in a board 1975, so I'm rocking it, man. I'm rocking.
In your league, even if I join you, who's? That's-
No, I mean, no,
I'm
we
playing a
can still be
$5 game.
friends, You can you can be
Please
friends,
don't be
Matt.
friends,
Just don't be
okay.
fucking knocking
Hey,
my shit out and fucking I log in and go on like fucking Clutch is taking another $75 million. What the fuck?
it's not that good. I do, but I do enjoy it. It's fun. So my last album is not a live album, family. It is not a live
Holy
album.
shit. What are we gonna do, folks? Not a live record.
Yeah, and it is Fear Inoculum by Tool.
What a shocker, folks.
Yeah, yeah,
What a shocker.
yeah.
Did you see that coming? Because I didn't. I did not see that coming. Tool
Yes.
being in the desert island with Clutch. Nope, didn't see that happen at all, folks.
What a piece of work that album is.
I gotta tell you, I'm not familiar with it.
But you hate it. I don't give a
I don't
shit.
hate it. I'm just not familiar with it.
They
When did that record come out? I tell you what.
about 5 years ago.
All right, so why don't you talk to me about that? Why don't you try to sell it to me?
So so I mean, so Tool is an acquired taste, I think, because the songs are long.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't like it because the songs are fucking long.
Hey, listen, I love Dream Theater.
Well,
So
there you go. All right. So the thing about them is they're not your conventional band. They don't play 4x4s all the time. And that's what I love about them. They don't play your regular 4x4. You can it's not predict their music is not predictable. Their music is unique and
unique is correct, folks.
yeah, definitely unique and complex as hell. And the drumming is uh the best thing we have today. Seriously, for rock drumming, Danny Carey is an animal. And you know it's funny, like they don't have like guitar solos like we used to guitar solos. You know, the rhythm, the guitar rhythm, and the guitar solos are very different from what you're used to hearing. But it comes together nicely. And then lyrically, that's a whole other story. Uh, you can interpret a song, which everybody interprets a two song in a different way. It doesn't mean the same to two people, you know. So when you hear it, it speaks to you in your own way, and then you,
That's interesting.
yeah,
That's interesting because I never really looked at things under that same telescope that you're looking at it, to be honest with you. Um,
music,
yeah, I mean, it's like you could be, which is it's crazy to hear you say that because here I am knowing that very well that music plays that factor in everyone.
hmm,
You could be listening to the same song, same music, same
yeah,
lyrics, same
and
everything,
it
but
hits
the
you
way that
different,
you interpret it is completely
right?
different.
Yeah,
And it's kind of funny. I never really looked at the tool. I guess it just hasn't hit me.
right, yeah, and it may not, you know, because it's what, like there's bands that I can't get into, and people love those bands, and that's okay. Everybody has their own knack or taste or affinity to whatever they like.
So do you can you handle Dream Theater or you just don't like Dream
No, I
Theater?
like Dream Theater.
Okay.
I don't know why you think I don't.
Because you fucking put Tool above Dream Theater and I don't fucking get that.
Well, yeah, Dream Theater is an amazing band. There's nothing wrong with Dream Theater. Musically, phenomenal, professional, skilled technicians in art of music playing, writing, and performing. But Tool has uh, changed. If you listen to the first album, second, third, fourth, and fifth album by Tool, they're all different. They're all
To have that many records?
That's all they have in 30 years.
5 records in 30 years?
Yep.
Really?
The last record came out 13 years after the last. There was a 13-year gap between the current record that came out 5 years ago.
It's Tool that well off that can actually wait 13 years before putting out a record?
Did you notice if they played in the Aussie lineup?
Yeah.
Maynard sang in the Aussie induction.
Yeah, he did a really horrible job.
Well, you know, he's not
What was
Aussie.
that thing going like?
He's not Aussie. You can't compare the two. He's not Aussie, but he has earned the right to be in that level. Um,
Okay, I mean, I can see since you put it that way. I mean, okay, listen, I'm not here to knock your, to knock
and
your
that's
pan,
fine. And you know, you don't like that. Pedro hates
He
my friend.
hates them.
My best
Okay,
friend fucking hates them with passion.
okay,
So, and that's okay. And that's okay. But I think they do an incredible job. There's a song there called "Descending."
okay.
I mean, the whole album's great. There's another one called uh, fucking "Invincible." And that one's you can kind of make up the story. It's about a warrior who's now old. It sounds just like that. Invincible, never gonna die, my friend. It's about a warrior who's now old.
Warriors now. That sounds
And
pretty cool though.
and used to think about how I used to be this fucking badass and I was invincible, and now my fucking shield is heavy and I'm tired.
So what happens? So is he like trying to pass the torch
But
on to somebody else?
he's trying to find the fountain of youth.
Oh, so he can continue to do the same
Right.
thing.
Yeah.
So instead of trying to pass the torch to somebody else,
He
he's
wants to
trying to
remain
be the fucking
he wants to remain consequential. He
wow.
wants to remain relevant.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a great song musically.
Okay. So what happens? So that he finds it, or what happens? Because I don't know. That's actually sounds pretty cool to me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So the question is, does
What
he
happened to
find
in
it?
the story?
I mean, does he dies? I mean, is there like a sequel to the song?
No, no,
Is he still trying to search for for
no, yes, yes, he's
Okay.
still trying to search, but at the same
Okay.
time, he feels the pressures of time bearing down.
Okay.
So the end of the song paints a picture of he's still trying, he's still looking for the final youth. Time is bearing down on him. So
Okay.
the end is gonna be he's gonna die or whatever. But it's fate. Can't fight. Yeah. Great music.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Maybe one of these days I'll give it I'll give it a shot and we'll see how that goes.
Maybe play that one song, Invincible.
Invisible?
Invincible.
Invincible. Okay.
Good song. Good tunes. Good tunes.
All right. So, all right. So why don't you, yeah, I'll check it out and see what happens there.
It's like 15 minutes. But it's not the longest song in the album. There's another song. The last song is like 23 minutes long.
23 minutes long.
Yeah.
18 minutes. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I like it. I like it. All right. So what else you want to talk about? Well, we went through both of our list.
Yeah.
I think it actually, I think we did good.
I did good. I mean, 4 live albums, um, but a lot of time could go by before I get burnt. Like you said, or you made a point earlier about Run to the Hills.
Right.
You'll skip that song if it comes on radio because you're
I'm done with it. Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
burnt. Yeah,
Yeah.
that shit happens.
But there's a lot of songs like that, though.
There are.
How many songs can you name like that?
Wow. Invincible. I have heard that song 150 times.
Okay.
So it gets to the point where you're like, okay, let's skip. And it happens. You get fatigued. You get fatigued. And that happened to me with so many bands. Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, The Doors. Um, you know, in between two albums, I'm fucking done. Right. Wait for the new one. Because you get fatigued.
Huh?
You can only repeat the same thing over and over so many times.
I can do that with let's see. Unfortunately, I hate to say this, okay? Now it's a different story because now um it's different. So like if Crazy Train would happen to come on the radio,
Mhm.
um 9 times out of 10 I'll skip it because Crazy Train is in that list for me of over and over. No,
Yeah.
thank you. I had enough.
Yeah.
But now that Aussie has passed,
Yeah.
if the song comes on, now out of respect,
Yeah.
I'll let it play out.
It has a new
Yeah, it has a
yeah,
new, thing
thing.
for me,
Yeah.
whether it's, but if Aussie was still with us, I'll
You
guarantee
would
you that
skip.
I'll be skipping.
My daughter was telling me that that's her favorite Ozzy Osbourne song.
Yeah, see, look at that.
Yeah.
So,
Did you know that he was featured on a kids cartoon movie,
no, I didn't.
Trolls 2?
Trolls too.
Yeah.
That's cool. Is it like an
It's like
cartoon movie
I
or
think it's a DreamWorks movie.
excuse me?
I don't know DreamWorks. It's not Pixar, but it's these trolls that are musical, and then the bad guy is the heavy metal queen, and her dad is in a wheelchair, and
That's crazy.
It's Ozzy playing.
The Prince of Darkness.
So he has touched a lot of hearts.
Yeah, he has. Yes, he has. Uh,
The guy invented fucking reality TV.
he did. He actually
There was
did.
there was
He
none of
was a
that. There
lot
was
of
none of that
influential.
before.
He had a lot of influence into making that happen for a lot of people when that wasn't really around at the time.
Yeah.
It was funny. I was watching something not a couple of weeks about that. Um, Going back to what we were talking about on the same list, I think I'm gonna say that "You Shook Me All Night Long," AC/DC. That's another song that no, thank you. I
Yeah.
can definitely skip.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh, you know,
Okay.
it's like over. It's like not again. It's like I'll go ahead and skip it. I can do maybe I can do Journey any way you want it.
Okay.
Any way you
Yeah.
want it. That's do it. No, no, thank you.
Yeah.
I'll skip
And
it.
you love Journey.
Love Journey. I'll listen to Journey any day, every day. It doesn't matter who's in the band. Doesn't matter whatever the fuck kind of issue there may be. I'm 100% and 100% completely irrelevant
Um,
of what's going on with that.
there is a a feature, a new feature in my Spotify
Mhm,
that is called DJ,
mhm,
and it's AI generated, and
okay.
it'll play um, like a radio station for you with songs based on your taste. Do you have anything similar like that in Apple?
Do what?
So like a station type of thing where you play where it randomly plays different blocks, different segments of music.
Oh, yeah, of course,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, I love the feature, but it would repeat a lot of songs. So they fixed it recently where you can tell the DJ what you want to hear. So what I'll tell it is, hey, play me songs from my top 20 artists and don't repeat any songs in the next 30 days. And play songs that I haven't heard or the least songs that I've heard in the past.
Oh, that's funny. I'm sure that we have something similar of that, like that, but I haven't really, uh, um, even made an attempt to do something like that. Um, I gotta tell you, I'm a YouTube kinda guy,
Okay.
so I spend most of my time watching YouTube,
YouTube. Yeah.
than
When
anything
you're in the
else.
car too?
Yeah. Yeah, there's something about I like watching shorts, reels, any of that happy stuff, I will definitely will watch it. I'll watch about anything, dude. It doesn't matter what it is.
In the car.
In the car as I'm driving. Yeah, folks. Yeah. No, 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 folks. Not while I'm driving. Absolutely not. Yeah.
Never,
Never.
never.
The phone is actually in the passenger seat upside down where I can't see the screen. I'm focusing of where I'm
I
going.
mean, you don't have Apple Music, and you use that application to play songs.
I use Apple Music, yeah, not as much as I used to because I have Sirius XM.
Oh God, yeah,
So
Sirius is radio,
yeah, because I have but there's no commercials and it goes straight to the music that I
right?
like.
And you listen to the Boneyard or what's no? You listen to what's the name of
I have 3 stations that I listen to.
it? Okay,
I listen to Boneyard,
yeah,
of
of
course.
course,
I listen to Hair Nation,
got it.
okay, and I listen to Netflix comedy,
Okay,
okay, because
so
I,
shit.
I I love the comedy.
Do you?
Oh, dude, I can listen to comedy all day long. Could be I could be driving and watch and listen to a
Really?
comedy show.
No
Yeah.
shit.
And I also have fashion talk. Uh, and
So
what
you
else?
said fashion talk.
Yeah. No, 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 no.
You said
Action. Fact. Fact.
fashion.
Fact. Fact.
Oh, okay,
Not
okay.
fashion.
Oh, I thought you said
I'm not. No,
fashion.
no, no, no.
It's like, and today we're gonna show this pair of jeans here.
Yeah. No, no. We
These are made by Enrico Palazzo.
yes. The hat division from Jordache.
Remember,
So
you know who
funny.
Enrico Palazzo is?
I have no idea. Sounds familiar though.
I'm sure you remember if you jog your memory a little bit. Enrico Palazzo.
No.
He sang the national anthem in the baseball game. Um,
Mm, I don't think I do.
OJ got run over by the band.
I don't think I do.
No.
Mm, I don't think I do. Anyway,
Anyway,
so let's see what else. Um so Apple Music, not as much as I think that I actually do listen to Apple Music, but and then when I'm not listening to that, then I go back to Apple. But then again, uh, Apple is kind of like, oh no, when I'm at work, it's a different story. So here's what happens. When I go to work, I have an Alexa in my office. So the
okay,
first thing that I do is that I walk in the door, I turn the light comes on automatically.
right,
So it comes on, and the first thing that I say before I put my bag down is Alexa, play some music.
okay, and it already knows.
And
What
it starts to play my music. However, I do have one of my coworkers. Her name is Haley.
she's
God
hijacked your
damn it, fucking
algorithm.
Haley. God damn it, man. She has hijacked my playlist, and out of spite, she has absolutely no. That's it. Nothing but that. I just, it's pure fuckery.
What kind of music is Haley playing?
Haley's playing to fuck with me hard. A lot of reggaeton, a lot of just to fuck with me. And my playlist is completely fucked. Fucked. I'm talking about I say, Alexa, play some music, and Black Sabbath
Here's
comes
Bad
on.
Bunny.
No, it's Black Sabbath comes on, and then it goes to Judas Priest, and the third song is Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
And you're like, what the fuck
And
is
Haley's
that?
in the corner laughing, pointing at me.
Haley is laughing. And, I went as far as actually I created a rule in my Alexa saying, Alexa, shut down anytime somebody says Bad Bunny.
Really?
And so Alexa, when Haley would go into the office and started going, you know,
Play
play
Bad
Bad
Bunny,
Bunny,
and it would turn
and it
off.
would turn on, it would be completely shut down. It's like, meltdown, breakdown, don't know what to do,
Yeah.
type of thing. Then she started naming songs by name,
Oh,
which I don't know any fucking Bad Bunny songs.
right.
But it's really completely. So thank you, Haley, once again, for completely killing my playlist at work. But
Bad Bunny is currently one of the biggest stars in the world.
I think I barely know what he looks
I'm not a fan,
like. I'm not a
but
fan of any of that music, so it doesn't
but
really matter.
but I have to respect some of the stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's another guy who goes like "Yo quiero gasolina" or something like
No,
that.
no, no,
That's not
no,
him.
no. By the way, Lito knows nothing
I don't know a fucking
anything
thing.
related to any of that.
Yeah, not at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no desire of learning either, by the way.
No,
So please save your comments.
no,
Please.
gasolina is that's the Daddy Yankee.
Yankee. What the fuck's the
Yeah,
difference?
yeah. Same fucking thing.
Same fucking thing. Like,
Daddy Yankee, whatever.
what is the one with the music that has the same songs over and over that they sound alike? That it doesn't matter which song that you're playing, whether it's the first song, second song, third song.
It's the same.
You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
What music is that?
So what happens, my friend, is that
There's a story behind this, folks.
there's a rhythm called dembow,
Okay.
and that dembow is
Oh,
that's
Jesus.
dembow, that rhythm.
Yeah.
So a lot of artists from the genre, from the género, the genre of reggaeton,
Huh?
which is made up in the late '80s, '89, early '90s, it's based on that. So they all sound the same.
Dude, I can't. I don't know what the fuck's the difference between
Yeah.
these songs. To be honest with you, all I know is that
Yeah.
it's like what the.
Yeah, and what makes it different is the singer and the lyrics and some of the rhythmic pieces that go with
Wait, wait, wait. But what I'm saying is like, is there other different rhythms to the
it has evolved
it has evolved.
where they have incorporated some other musical genres into the dembow.
But you're talking. But what I'm saying is like you could have 100 artists,
Yes, doing the
okay,
same.
playing the same
Yeah,
music, and the only thing that separates the artist is the lyric
the lyric,
to the same beat,
right,
right?
and some of the bass.
And some of the bass, but it's still the same. It's kind of like so. It is what it
You can
is.
spin that 100 ways. Just keep that bass line going,
Okay.
and then have a different rhythm and a different voice and a different obscene message, and you got yourself a reggaeton song.
Yeah, so it's like a chicken wing. I can give you chicken wing, barbecue, hot, mild, medium, the
still a
best of that is still a chicken wing, right? Okay.
Pretty much, yeah.
Making sure.
But it has evolved a lot. I mean, I'm not a fan of a lot of reggaeton, but by no means. There are some that I like, but not all of it. And I know what you mean about it all sounding the same.
I honestly don't get it. I understand it, but I'm not really concerned with it, to be
We'll get
honest
to
with
a
you.
reggaeton episode.
Yeah, let's not. Let's let's not.
Yeah,
I don't think nobody will do that, folks. Sorry if we are in any kind of shape, way, or form insulting. You are,
never,
the type of music that you
never,
choose to listen to.
no, never.
If that's what you're getting out of this, then yes, we are. Yes, yes, we are.
We are insulting.
We are insulting you. I think that music sucks. So, our apologies. Was in the beginning.
I'll say 95% of it sucks. My opinion. I want to give it the 5% because there are some songs that I really do enjoy.
Well, you know what? I
From
do
some of
have
those
to tell you.
artists.
I do have to tell you. I was listening to a one of those reggaeton records,
Uh-huh.
and I think I like the second song and the fifth song the best.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was just
The second song
yeah.
and the fifth song.
Yeah. I mean, it's like it makes no fucking difference, man. They're both the fucking the same thing.
That's funny. But you wouldn't be caught dead in a desert island with a reggaeton album.
No, I'd rather listen. I will take a Prince record before I'll take a reggaeton. Absolutely.
Yeah, you went to gangland before you did.
Take Gambler, and I will rock that out. Okay, with horns up all the way
And on the loop.
on it nonstop. That's right, nonstop. Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
man,
yeah.
trying new music. Um, and I know you do too. Right?
Mhm.
In the rock realm,
Absolutely.
new bands that come out.
Well, I'm
And
older now, so I can definitely listen to. No. Okay, I just picked up what you dropped. Okay, so I understand what you were trying to say. And yes, you're 100% right. I will listen to, I have an open mind about new music, but it still has to be in the same community
right,
that,
yes,
that we're talking about.
yeah. There's not
Especially
a lot
because
of
I'm
new
older.
talent out there coming up with rock songs.
Yeah, I mean, it's in, kind of like, as many people say, being able to create your own music, it's a good thing and a bad thing. It's a good thing that you can put it out, but the bad thing is that somebody did put it out.
Right.
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah. Not only that, but the taste of the new generation is far different. So most of these, stations. I mean, who listens to fucking radio anymore? What I was,
not too many people do. Do you
I
listen
was,
to the radio?
no, not really, not at all.
Mm.
But what I was gonna say is that now it's all commercialized. But then you have artists like what's this guy's name? There's an artist up there with the beard.
Oh, does he have the song? Good.
No, 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 no.
Okay.
He's a white guy,
Like,
but he did a song and he put it in SoundCloud. Just him, just him by himself in his house, with his mom yelling at him, whatever, and he put the song in SoundCloud, and it fucking hit. And next thing you know, he's touring with all these other artists.
wow.
Yeah,
Wow. That's crazy.
SoundCloud has made some careers.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
So props to him too. I mean, hey, if I if any artist that's by themselves with no backup, no sponsorships, no deals of any sort whatsoever, puts a little piece of music together and shares it with the world, and the world says, "Hey, I like that. Let me give you $5 million and you can tour the world." Hey, it's life changing. Good for him.
Absolutely. Good for him.
I don't know
And
his
I hope
name.
that actually continues.
That's what it is.
Oh, Post Malone, the guy with the tattoos all over his face?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
I think it's the guy that did the SoundCloud. I'm not gonna look it up now, but I think that's how he started.
I think, yeah, but Post Malone actually has that guy is actually blowing up. That guy is
Yeah.
fucking pretty much everywhere. That guy's in a lot of places.
Yep.
He did something with Ozzy.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, so we are talking about the
Yeah.
same person. Yeah,
Yes.
Post Malone. Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
you wouldn't know it to look at the guy down the street.
yeah. It was him and who's the other guy that I think that they have very similar stories. Something. He's got the same. He's got the Jesus Christ. What am I talking about? The tattoos on his face
A
and
rock artist?
not a rock artist, but it's one of those guys that actually has blown up tremendously. Uh,
Harry Styles. No, no,
no,
no.
no, no,
Sheeran.
no.
He started from nowhere too.
Yeah, but I think I'm talking about my Jesus Christ. He
Little Nas X.
no. um, I can't think of it. Something like uh um
Is it rock?
no, I mean he's got all kinds of music that he's all over. He's big guy, tattoos, um, lost a lot of weight. Um, I put him in the same category as Post Malone.
Pitbull.
Not not Pitbull. Ah, uh, shit, man. He's got a the wife, the blonde wife that's always with him. Um, dude, he's just popping everywhere,
Even now.
everywhere. All kinds of artists everywhere. I don't even know. I can't think of it.
You know who we're talking about? Put it in the comments.
Yeah, because its description, we're doing it so much justice. And you know exactly.
Wasted minute and a half. What's his name?
Once and a half. Yeah, the guy with the
No, the guy with the tattoos in his face.
the guy with the two eyes in the nose. Yeah, that's the guy that we're talking about. Yeah,
Wait,
yeah, lost a lot of weight. That's the guy. But shit, I cannot understand.
he'll come to you.
Yeah, but it's all right. No big deal. We're watching Maiden again. I don't know how that happened.
So what's an artist?
Oh no, we're watching Bruce Dickinson's solo tour. That's what that is.
I can't see any of that.
Yeah.
What's an artist that's newer artist that you like?
Well, that's a loaded question, to be honest with you. That really is because to me, a new artist may be new to me, but may not be new.
Yeah,
You're
last
talking.
last 5 years, say last 5 years or so.
Uh, I don't even know about 5 years. I don't think I can go back that far. But I do like Blackstone Cherry,
Okay,
for sure. That's a pretty solid band to me. Um, I really like that. Um, I like uh, Bullet for My Valentine, even though they've been around for a very, very, very long time. But to me, they're new. I mean, remember, I grew up with Black Sabbath, Ozzy, Dio, Queensryche. Those
yeah,
guys been for 45,
yeah,
50 years.
not 5 years.
But exactly. But the bands that I've been listening to that even maybe 15 years, those are pretty cool. If you, actually, I can't even really think about them to be honest with you. But if you can pull a whole bunch of names,
No,
I can tell you whether I have heard of
blame
them.
me for no, because I pulled a list of really successful rock acts in the last 5 years, and they give me a list of like 20 names. I don't know any of them.
What about in the rock and roll?
All right, I went 10 years.
10 years. Okay,
Greta Van Fleet.
ah,
They sound like Zeppelin.
I can do without.
Yeah. Dirty Honey.
I like Dirty Honey. Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know who I was introduced to Eddie? Not Dirty Honey. It was actually Eddie Trunk and Dee Snider. Both of those guys kept talking about
Okay.
Dirty Honey, and I was able
Did he
to.
did it in prison?
No, no, no. I didn't say that. Dee Snider, from the singer from Twisted Sister,
Yeah.
and Eddie Trunk.
Right.
Both of them were actually. They just kept talking about that band, and that's how I was introduced to them. So yeah, give them some
Yeah.
thumbs up.
I don't know most of any of them.
What else you have?
Uh, Manskin.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Oh, Gojira. Are they newer?
To me,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
to me, and that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
I mean, even somebody who Gujira's probably been around for 15,
Probably,
20
but I
years,
only heard about
but to
them
me, it's a
recently.
new
Yeah.
band, correct?
How long ago did you hear about them?
Probably about this, about maybe 10, 15 years ago,
That's a
maybe.
long
I
time too.
think it's a long
A
time,
lot
but
of people.
I'm not really crazy about them.
Yeah, no, they're heavy. A lot of people heard them from the first time when they did that act um, in the Olympics.
Oh yeah, 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 absolutely.
Yeah.
But I don't. What else you got on that list? I'm curious to see the list.
The Struts.
I like the Struts.
Yeah.
I like Struts. Singer's got a lot of energy.
Royal Blood. The Warning.
The Warning. Oh man, those chicks are fucking awesome, man.
Joyous Wolf.
Yeah, there's those chicks are. Have you seen The Warning?
No.
You should.
Yeah.
Those chicks are pretty fucking awesome.
Um, what's that girl that sings death metal? She's all over YouTube.
There's just so many of them. What are you talking about?
She does the girl voices. No, no.
A lot of them do that. It's a lot of girls who do that. Yeah.
Joyous Wolf. The Beaches. Dorothy.
Dorothy.
Yeah.
Dorothy. That's funny.
Killer Brian. And that's it.
That's it. All right. How about go 20 years. See what happens when we go to 20 years.
Let's see. 20 years. All right, we have Arcade Fire,
I don't know. I haven't heard of them.
Killers.
The Killers, yeah, okay. I think that's like a brother and sister, right?
Yeah, they
I
throw
think.
some blues like Black Keys, the Black Keys,
Oh,
bluesy.
okay.
Yeah, Imagine Dragons.
Yeah, I can't do it. Can't do it.
With the boom rope,
Can't do it.
boom rope,
Nope.
rope.
Nope. Can't.
My kids love that.
Yeah. I think that we're in the wrong genre because I don't know why Magic Dragons will come up.
It's such a rock.
Okay.
There aren't many. That's what I'm saying. There's no new talent out there.
Well, how about metal? With heavy metal?
We're probably gonna find a lot of names that we don't know either. Uh, the metal following is very
Solid.
high.
Yeah.
Like you know,
Yeah.
when they fill their little venues and they have a loyal following. Oh, look, first one, Ghost.
Huh. Nah. Sorry, folks. Sorry, folks. I have not been able. You know what? You know what category I put
You
Ghost in?
love the band in the trash. You put in
And
trash.
tool category, folks. They both are made for each other.
No way. They're
I
worlds apart.
fucking Ghost, man. What?
Worlds apart. Is it because of the theatrics?
No, it has nothing to do with your, with that because I'm a huge Alice Cooper. I'm a
I was
huge
just gonna
fucking
ask you.
Kiss guy.
So what is it
So
about it? Give
I
me
just
something that you
don't
don't like.
I don't like the feeling of listening to a band that has such a dramatic show and it feels like I should be chewing gum as I eat cotton candy while I'm in the audience. I just can't do that. It doesn't seem
Even if you're not in the audience, like musically on
it's
with
just
the
too
speakers.
it's too poppy, man. It doesn't make sense. It does not make sense.
Na-na-na-na-na-na.
And
Na-na-na-na-na-na.
yeah,
I know what you mean.
yeah.
I love the band, but I
Well,
know
I'm
the
glad
name.
that you can actually say that,
Yeah.
you know.
But it's true. I told you that I'm not crazy about the last album because I've taken it a step further. That's just beyond my reach. They had me,
And they lost you.
and then they lost me because
They never had
too
me.
far. Yeah.
They never had me.
Five Finger Death Punch.
I can do without, and that's because of the singer.
You can do
Not.
without.
I can do without five things. Yeah, I can't. I did like Jason Hook. Jason Hook, it's an amazing guitar player. Fucking really badass, very talented individual. But I don't like the singer of the band, and I can do without them. I really can.
What about Periphery?
I had never heard of them.
And what about Spirit Box?
Never heard of them either.
What about Avenged Sevenfold? You know that?
Avenged Sevenfold. Of course, I like Avenged Sevenfold.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like pretty much every incarnation of Avenged Sevenfold. Even though they had some drummer changes and things like that. But yeah, Mark Portnoy was in, Avenged Sevenfold.
It was.
Yeah, that Nightmare record is actually Mark Portnoy. Oh yeah, dude. Um, so that was right after Dream Theater. So yeah,
He's one hell of a drummer.
fucking phenomenal drummer. He was in the band for very, very short. He did the record and he did the tour. And then after that, it didn't work out.
Did you like Primus?
But no, I really,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah, me neither. I could never get into Primus.
no. The guitar player, it's an amazing guitar player.
And so is the drummer.
The the guitar player, I put him in the same category as Joe Satriani and Kirk Hammett.
Really.
That's how good they are. That's how good he
The
is.
bass player, great too.
Les Claypool.
They're great musicians. I cannot.
I just can't do it. Yeah.
I'm having a hard time with
Yeah.
that. Asking Alexander.
You know what? Cat tried really hard to get me into that, and I wasn't able to buy.
Okay. And last but not least, the Black Dahlia Murder.
Nope. Nope. Can't do it either.
So you see, my friend, there's not a lot of really good talent coming out of the rock genre these last
No,
20
it's
years.
not. It's not.
So it's a dying art form, I think.
So I guess if we would have gone a little bit further down, maybe like how far did we go?
I went 20 years, bro. That's
So I
a
think
long time.
so I think that if we would have went maybe 25, 30, we would have
25
found
years ago. We're talking about the 2000s.
right. So then that's where we would have found like Godsmack,
Right.
Bullet for My Valentine.
Right. Yeah.
And those bands who to us may be still
Right.
on the newer side,
Right. Yeah.
Manson, Rob Zombie,
Right. Yeah.
shit like
Zombie.
that,
Yeah.
who, they do not come up 20 years, but if you would have done 25 years,
it would have come up.
they would have come up.
But then that tells you right there that the talent coming out in the last 5, 10 years is very, very limited. Not a lot going on.
Well, there's a different story.
That's why you have all these artists in their 70s and some 70s still filling stages because that's what's left. There's nothing else left.
Well, I think that the difference from that, it's that, now it's a lot of streaming. So there's no push. So there's no push for a record to be in your face all the time, to be in your face. Now you have to be somewhere in some kind of platform where it comes up and then you'll see it. So I think that's the big difference.
I also think that today it's far easier to make music using digital tools than you could before. You had to be a talented musician who knew music and played the instrument. And even if you didn't read music, people like Ji- Jimi Hendrix, and I mean, I'm going way back.
Sure.
But artists that didn't necessarily understand the music theory, but played the instruments and jammed and had fun doing it. And there were few and far between, and they were now you can ask AI, hey, write me lyrics and write me music, blah 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 blah. Done.
Done. It's a done deal. Isn't that scary?
No, I'm on board.
You're on board?
I'm on board.
You're on board?
Yeah, with the AI.
Okay. I
Yeah.
can see you, on board on that. I mean, that's okay. I mean, hey, if you have yeah, you know what? If you have the ability to, I guess become a millionaire.
Yeah. But those people can't stand on a stage with a crowd and entertain them with musical talent because they didn't have any talent. They just had a machine do it for them.
Yeah, but what if they're an amazing guitar player, but they just suck at writing lyrics? And then all of a sudden this
Yeah.
AI just comes up
Right.
with the song and
Here's
they just record it and boom.
compliment your
Yeah, exactly.
show, and
Whatever you're missing, here's the
I can
key
see that
ingredient,
happening. I can
you know.
see that
Yeah,
happening.
so that's what I'm saying, where it's just if you can just make millions. What about the people who are writing songs? What about their livelihood? What
Right.
about the people
Right.
who actually, I mean, now it doesn't really make a difference, but the people that were writing songs for other people
Mhm.
in the last 30,
That's
40, 50
gone.
years,
That's
that's just
gone.
history.
Yeah.
Simply because you can just go ahead and tell AI to write a song.
AI, and you can modify it any way you want, and you're in charge, and you have the ability to direct an a really smart, talented artificial intelligence to write those lyrics and rhyme them the way you want and put them together.
That's right. Yeah, make it a little bit more lovey-dovey.
Yeah. Or make it in the style of poet or an artist or a singer or whatever, and it'll make it in that style and mold it. So
Yeah, give it the feel that I'm in love.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. But anyway, listen, man. I
We
think
went 2 hours and
yeah, we did win 2 hours, man. I think that we definitely we had
we can do this all day.
we can do this all day.
But we're
So
gonna stop here for 2 hours and change.
yeah, but we're gonna go ahead and call it a day for today.
Thank you everybody for watching. Don't forget to subscribe subscribe and like and subscribe. Go
Like
ahead.
and subscribe.
Yeah,
That's
what
what I'm
else can
trying
we
to say.
say? Please subscribe to the bottom corner, whatever you do.
Yes, go ahead and do that, guys. Hey, folks, thank you for watching. Have a good
Peace.
evening.
Yes.
Peace out. Have a good night. We
We'll
love
see
you.
you next time.
Don't let anybody make you afraid, man.
Don't
All
be
right,
afraid.
guys. See ya. Bye bye.